Yo, assalamu alaikum, what's up? It's your boy Mo, alhamdulillah. I'm back uploading on the channel, and in this video, inshallah, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the upcoming, or today's North London derby between Arsenal and Tottenham, or Tottenham versus Arsenal, because obviously the game will be played, inshallah, in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, obviously in North London, and it's an exciting game, especially for Arsenal, because Arsenal are fighting to get this league title that they haven't won since the last time when they won it, the invincible season, 2003, 2004. Since Thierry Henry, Arsenal haven't won the Premier League, and it's time. Last year we were very close, but this year I feel it. It's ours. It's our year. Inshallah, we'll be crowned with the Premier League title by the end of the season. Inshallah. Today I wrote some stuff, some facts about the game. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Inshallah. So Arsenal have played 34 Premier League games, 2 more than Tottenham, won 24, drew 5, and lost 5. Good stats. Obviously, Arsenal, in my opinion, have played the best season I've ever witnessed in my life, watching the Premier League and Arsenal. Obviously, I haven't watched the 2003, 2004 because I was born in 2004, really. So this is the best season I've ever seen Arsenal play ever. Like, yeah, man, it's been a journey, man, since the 2020 season, you know what I'm saying? We were 10th place and now we're first fighting to win the Premier League. It's been a journey, and Arteta, man, I believed in the guy since day one, and alhamdulillah, this guy has shown what he could do, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is a student of Pep Guardiola, he was his assistant coach at Man City, and now he's fighting him for the title. So yeah, very good stats. And looking at Tottenham on the other side, played 32 games, 2 games less than Arsenal, 18 W's, 6 draws, and 8 losses. So the stats are like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning of the season, we thought, Tottenham could, fight for the top 3, and they were really going at it. Maddison was on top, and he's still one of the best players at Tottenham. But, they began to, drop a little bit, drop points, lose, and stuff. 8 losses, so now they're currently in the 5th place in the Premier League, of course, in the Premier League table with 60 points, which is respectable. But this game is really important, especially for Arsenal, because Arsenal cannot lose any points. Like, Liverpool are pretty much out of the race for the title. Yesterday they had a draw against West Ham, and before that they lost against Everton, and before that a loss against Crystal Palace. So it's pretty much like over for them. So it's between Arsenal and City. So Arsenal cannot afford to drop any more points. And today's game, is a game of life and death for Arsenal. Like, it's not just a North London derby. It's a very tough game. It's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Tottenham, they want to ruin it all for us. They want to just take the whole Premier League dream from us, but we have to fight. Arsenal have to fight. So let's look at some facts. The last 5 games for both teams, Arsenal won 4 and lost 1. Obviously, that annoying game against Aston Villa. Like, Arsenal were first, and then that loss against Villa, 2-0. Villa, annoying team, especially for the top teams, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2-0 loss against Villa, and then 4 W's against Luton, Brighton, Wolves, and Chelsea. Especially that Chelsea one was amazing. 5-0 at home. Amazing. Especially after Chelsea coming from a 6-0 W against Everton, who have beat Liverpool 2-0. So this Premier League is crazy. Arsenal managed to beat Chelsea 5-0, alhamdulillah. Yeah, top 3 players at Arsenal: Saka, Odegaard, and Declan Rice, in my opinion. And Odegaard especially amazing, especially that performance, that man of the match performance against Chelsea was amazing. The passes that he was playing was just incredible, out of this world. Probably Arsenal's best player and one of the best players in the leagues, if not the best player. I can't lie, Odegaard. Yeah. And Tottenham last 5 games, 2 W's, 2 losses, and 1 draw. 2 wins against Luton and Nottingham, and 2 very tough losses against Fulham, 3-0 and a 4-0 loss to Newcastle, and a draw against West Ham. So they're currently not a very consistent team when it comes to results. One game they're beating Villa 4, and then they lose 4 to Newcastle and 3 to Fulham. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You never know what to expect from them. But it definitely is a tough game, especially when you're playing away at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Obviously, the top three players are obviously Heung-min Son, the man himself, Madison, and Pedro Porro, actually, who's having an amazing season currently. So last time out, like 7 months ago, it was in September. It was a draw in the Emirates Stadium, and now, as I said, they're playing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But it's very tough to predict the outcome of this game. But the stats, it leans more towards Arsenal, because Arsenal, as I said, first 77 points and Tottenham fifth 60 points. Obviously, 2 games less than Arsenal. But here's my prediction. I predict a tough W for Arsenal to secure the 3 points and keep fighting for that title. Inshallah, by the end of the season, Arsenal will be crowned with the Premier League title. I believe that. But we hope Tottenham, when they play City, that they could stop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game, it's an intense game. Like, Tottenham could literally either win the Premier League for Arsenal or make them lose it tonight or today. Inshallah, Arsenal going to win, as I said, 2-1. I don't know who's going to score. Like, in the Arsenal squad, anyone could score. Like we saw last game, Ben White scored twice, right back, right? So, inshallah, a victory for Arsenal will be an intense game. And maybe I'll make a video after the game talking about it. Inshallah, it'll be a win for Arsenal. And I'll catch you guys up in the next one. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.